Imagine looking up tonight and seeing nothing, just a blank star-filled sky where our familiar moon used to be. It might sound like a scene from a science fiction movie, but what if Earth's loyal companion, the moon, just vanished? Not in a million years, not slowly fading, but tomorrow. Today, we're diving into that terrifyingly fascinating scenario to uncover the hidden truths about our silent guardian and the cataclysmic ripple effect its absence would cause. Brace yourself, because the world you know would be fundamentally, unbelievably different. Let's start with the most obvious change, the ocean tides. You might not think much about them, but those rhythmic ebbs and flows are almost entirely the moon's doing. Our moon's gravity pulls on Earth, and it pulls hardest on the side of Earth closest to it, stretching the water towards it. On the opposite side, the Earth itself is pulled away from the water, creating another bulge. Without the moon, 90% of our ocean tides would simply disappear. The sun would still cause some minor tides, but they'd be tiny, maybe only a few inches high instead of several feet. Think about what that means for coastal areas. Entire ecosystems in intertidal zones, those muddy, sandy, rocky stretches exposed at low tide, would be wiped out. Crabs, starfish, sea anemones, oysters, barnacles, and countless other creatures that have adapted to this twice-daily rhythm would lose their homes, their food sources, and their protection from predators. Fish eggs laid based on tidal cycles, like those of the California grunion, would never hatch. Coral reefs, which rely on currents and nutrient distribution from tides, would struggle immensely. Shipping ports and harbors, designed around tidal charts, would face complete chaos. It would be an ecological catastrophe on a global scale. But the tides are just the beginning. Our moon does something far more critical. It stabilizes Earth's axial tilt. Right now, Earth is tilted at about 23.5 degrees relative to its orbit around the sun. This tilt is what gives us seasons. When our hemisphere is tilted towards the sun, we get summer. Away, we get winter. This tilt has been remarkably stable for billions of years, thanks to the moon's consistent gravitational tug. Without the moon, Earth would become a drunken top, wobbling unpredictably. Our axial tilt could swing wildly over thousands of years, going from 0 degrees, no seasons at all, with constant strong sunlight at the equator and perpetual twilight at the poles, to perhaps 80 or 90 degrees. Imagine the North Pole pointing directly at the sun for half the year, then directly away, leading to utterly extreme seasons. This means Earth's climate would be thrown into unimaginable turmoil. One continent might experience brutal, scorching summers and then plunge into ice-covered winters, while another might have years of perpetual night followed by years of endless daylight. This extreme wobble would trigger ice ages, deserts, and tropical forests to appear and disappear with terrifying speed. Farming as we know it would become impossible. Mass extinctions would be inevitable as plants and animals wouldn't be able to adapt to such rapid, drastic changes in temperature and light. Beyond the physical effects, consider the subtle ways the moon influences life. Many nocturnal animals, from owls to bats to countless insects, rely on moonlight for navigation, hunting, and mating. Their entire lives are built around its presence. What happens when their guiding light disappears? Predators would struggle to hunt. Prey would have fewer places to hide in the overwhelming darkness. Birds might lose their migratory cues, as some evidence suggests lunar cycles influence their journeys. Our own human ancestors might have found it harder to survive in a world without moonlight to extend their day. And then there's the night sky itself. Imagine a world plunged into deeper darkness where only the stars and distant planets offer light. For centuries, the moon has guided sailors, inspired poets, and marked our calendars. It's woven into the very fabric of human culture, mythology, and even our sense of time. Without it, our connection to the cosmos would feel strangely diminished. It's also worth considering Earth's vulnerability. The moon acts as a cosmic shield, absorbing impacts from asteroids and comets that might otherwise hit Earth. While it's not a perfect shield, losing it would mean our planet takes more hits. Thankfully, the moon isn't going anywhere. It formed billions of years ago and is gravitationally locked to us. It's actually slowly drifting away from us by about 3.8 centimeters per year, but that's such a tiny amount that it will be around for billions more years. So we don't have to worry about this nightmare scenario becoming a reality. But thinking about it sure makes you appreciate that big glowing orb in the sky, doesn't it? So next time you look up at the moon, remember its quiet power and how much it truly shapes our world. If you want to explore more mind-bending hypotheticals, click on this video right here.